What's up, everybody? I'm back with another review as part of my special series, Rewind Reviews, and today we're talking about a game that 11 years ago was originally supposed to be just a PS4 tech demo, but ended up becoming one of the most underrated hidden gems of that generation. Does it still hold up today, or has it fallen into the dark pits of forgotten games? Let's set sail and find out. So the story in this game is you play as Galahad, a knight serving in the King's Order of the Round Table in an alternate 1886 London, England. And your job is to help keep peace and maintain order while battling rebels, protecting Lord Hastings, and fighting off terrifying lycans that are threatening the people of London. At first glance, Galahad is very much the loyal soldier, strictly by the book, following orders, and doing whatever is necessary to protect the order. But as the story unfolds, you quickly realize not everything is clear-cut as it seems to be. And what starts as a mission against the rebels slowly turns into something much bigger when Galahad discovered that Lord Hastings isn't the person he appears to be. Instead, he's secretly using the United India Company to ship vampires to America in hopes of spreading the deadly plague. And as Galahad uncovers the truth, he's forced to team up with the very rebels he once fought against. And this betrayal of the order lands him in prison for treason, but after escaping, he sets out to expose the corruption and reveal the truth to those he once served. By the end, things get even crazier when you discover that Sir Lucan, the son of your superior, is actually a half-breed. A lycan, again, it's part human, part wolf. Now, the gameplay in the Order 1886 has really its own unique style when it comes to the gameplay. Even by today's standards, it feels like nothing else has truly replicated what this game did. At its core, it's a cinematic third-person cover shooter. And when I say cinematic, I really mean it. There are moments where the game looks like a full cutscene, but you're actually controlling your character, which was absolutely mind-blowing and still looks impressive to this day. The shooting itself is fairly straightforward. Cover-based combat, you'll spend a lot of time waiting for enemies to pop out so you can take them down. It's a familiar but still satisfying. The blindfire game system, feels a lot like Uncharted, which works really well here. Now, where the gameplay really shines is with its weapons. There are some genuinely creative tools like Nikola Tesla's electric weaponry, including a lightning gun, that can basically fry absolutely anybody in its way, really. And there's also a really cool smoke gun, like where you'll fire a cloud of smoke and then you'll fire your bullet and it'll pretty much make everything catch on fire, which is really cool. Now, outside of gunplay, you'll also encounter traversal sections, stealth segments, and quick time events. The stealth isn't overly deep, it's more like a timed minigame where you sneak behind enemies and you'll draw your blade and hit prompts correctly to execute them, or else you'll fail. Now, the quick time events are also heavily used during combat-heavy or cinematic moments, slowing time down and letting you choose brutal takedowns. Then there are the lycan encounters, which act almost like boss battles, but these sections focus on intense melee combat, using attacks and combos and directional dodging to survive. They're not overly difficult, but they're intense, fun, and add some variety to the overall gameplay experience. Now, my conclusion of this game, even today's standards in 2026, it's still a really enjoyable, unique experience even 11 years later. There honestly isn't much else out there like it, and it still feels like Sony could have easily turned this into a bigger franchise, whether through a sequel or even a full trilogy. Yes, it is short. You can finish it in about 3 to 4 hours, but for the price you can usually find it around $5 to $10, and it's absolutely worth checking out. And if you want something different, it may not be perfect, but it delivers a memorable cinematic adventure, and that still stands out to this day. I give the Order 1886 a 7 out of 10, which is a very good game. Don't forget to follow me on all social medias at The Maritime Nerd, support me on Patreon at The Maritime Nerd, and always don't forget to keep it fun times as The Maritimes. Bye-bye.